welcome to your upper body sculpt. We're going to be sculpting the chest, arms, back, shoulders. We're going to get really nice and defined. So you'll want a set of dumbbells or cans or water bottles, whatever you can find to add some resistance. So let's get started. So we're going to start with jumping jacks. We're going to do 30. Okay, so that's going to get your heart rate up. You'll notice I use jumping jacks a lot in my workouts, in my warm-ups, because they're a great full body warm-up exercise. Get your heart rate going, legs worked, arms worked. It's a really great full body exercise. So next we're going to do arm swings. We're going to do 30. So you're going to swing across and back, and then swap which arm is on top. As you come back, turn your thumbs backwards. Going to open up the chest, get some flexibility in your shoulders. Give them a little roll out. So we're going to do arm circles. We'll do 30 forward and then 30 backwards. Give your neck a little roll out. Kind of wriggle around if you feel you need to. You know how I like to just move in a way that feels good. Okay, and switch directions. Oh, start to feel that burn. Okay, we're going to do some arm raises. So we're just going to stretch up and back and round, and then pull it down. That's 1, 2. Really pull your arms back to stretch out your chest. Should feel it pull across here. Also warming up the muscles of your back. We'll just do 10 of these, they take a bit longer. Slow them down, it should feel really good. I think I'm counting right. I always lose count. I think this is the last one. So, should be feeling warmer. Should feel like you're a bit more limber in your shoulders. Your arms have started to burn a little bit. So our first one is going to be a standing chest press. So get a weight that's going to challenge you, but that you'll be able to do 10 reps of. How do I feel about this one? This is going to be a challenge, but I'm going to give it a go. So you always want your weight to challenge you, but obviously you need to be able to perform your exercise safely. I think this is going to be too heavy. So these are kind of targeting the smaller muscles across the top of your chest. We're doing 10 reps. I think this will challenge me sufficiently. So, standing tall, slight bend in the knees, spine neutral, abs engaged, and you're going to push out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. I actually probably could have gone with that heavier weight. So next time I will increase it. So our next move is a dumbbell row. We did these in our workout the other day. What weight do I have here? 12. I think I can do that. So I'll remind you of the move. Nice stable base as always. Wriggle in as always. Make sure you feel sturdy. You're bending over at the hips. So we're hinging forward. Remember, nice neutral spine. And we're going to row up. So 1, 2, 3. Kind of pull back. 4. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And remember to always put your weights down and pick them up with good form. Shoulder press. So, make sure I've got space. We've got like a low hanging light. Sometimes I'm not careful enough and I end up whacking it. So I'm going to stick with these weights. I'm working with 5.5 kilos. So for shoulder press, weights at the shoulders, nice stable base as always, knees slightly bent. And we're going to go up. This is challenging. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, remember to breathe, 9, 10, yes. Whew. So if you've got only very light weights or cans, don't come right out of the exercise. Kind of pause, where you've still got a bend in the arms, and then don't completely rest them at the bottom. You want to keep that constant tension on your arms. So we're going to go through those moves again, another 2 times, and then we'll move on. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. We're going to do one more. We're going to do front raises. So you'll want slightly lighter weights for this. So I'm using now 4 kilos. This is still going to be a challenge. That's what we want. We're doing lower reps, so you want higher weight. It's going to help build muscle, make it a bit bigger. But we're not going to bulk out like Arnie because we don't have the hormones for it. So don't worry. This is just going to give you nice defined shoulders. So front raise. Same as sturdy base, neutral spine. We're bringing them up to shoulder height and down. 2. In a controlled manner. 3, 4, 5. You don't want to be swinging. 6. Keep your body steady. Don't be swinging like that. 7, 8. Keep your wrist stable. 9, 10. Ooh, I worked my abs too. Okay. Let me just count and make sure we're on track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Okay. Now we're going back to the beginning. Okay, so we did the standing chest press. So I'm doing the same weight again. I was trying to determine whether I was going to go heavier or not, but we're doing 3 sets. So I'm going to stick with this because by the 3rd round it's going to be tough. So get yourself set up. 1. Actually no, it's too light. I'm going heavier. Let's just see how this goes. Yeah, this will be alright. Okay, starting over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your abs engaged. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that felt good. So if you find your weight is too light, just up it. If it's too heavy, decrease it. Listen to your body, go with what it needs. Dumbbell rows. I think I'm going to go for that slightly heavier weight. Let's just see how this goes. So, steady base, spine neutral. If you need to, you can do this, put one leg back, just to give your spine some extra support. If you're finding that it's a bit much to have your legs to, sort of in line. I can't think of my words today. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to swap legs. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! So the reason I swapped legs was because you're standing in that kind of lunge position, actually using your front leg. So you want to always work evenly and make sure that you're not training in an imbalanced way. So if we were to stay like this throughout and never swap, this leg's going to be getting a workout, this leg's not. So we work in a balanced way. Shoulder press. I'm going back slightly lighter. Take a breath if you're a bit breathless. Just roll out the neck. Do what you need to do to feel comfortable. And ready. We're going to go this way this time. So before we had our palms facing in, now we're going to face them forward. Just going to very slightly change which muscles are worked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that struggle for those last few is what you're looking for strength and muscle growth. Roll out your shoulders a little. Ooh. Crack the neck. Front raise. So I'm lightening up again. The smaller the muscles worked, kind of the lighter you're going to want to go. So, get comfortable. Front raise. 1, I'll do it front on this time. 2, 3, 4. It doesn't look like it on the camera. 5. I am only raising to shoulder height. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Okay, we're just going to swing our arms a little. We've done 2 sets now of those. We're going to go back to that chest press again for the final time, and then we'll move on to our next round. So just let that burn subside a little. Feels good. Okay, chest press again. Is this what I used before? I don't remember. See how we go. Should I go heavier? No. Okay, I'll do it front on this time. So, nice sturdy stance. and pushing out. 1, 2, keep your elbows up. 3, 4, I think I did go heavier before. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think I went heavier before. Oh well. If you're organised, you can write down what you're using. What do we know? Dumbbell row. I think I went heavier for that one. That was not safe. That was not clipped in properly. Okay. Slightly heavier. I do like to feel a burn in the back. There's nothing more satisfying than having nice defined back muscles. We probably typically think of it as a guy's thing, but it's so great. I'm just trying to figure out whether this is the right choice. Let's see. Okay, so wiggle, wiggle, in place, slowly stance, back neutral. 1, yeah, this is fine. 2, 3, squeeze the shoulder blades. 4, abs engaged. 5, 6, 7. I forgot to switch legs. 8, 9, 10. Woo! Shoulder press. So I'm going slightly lighter. Take a breath. Roll up your shoulders. So we'll do 5 with our palms facing in, and then 5 with our palms facing forward to keep things even. So bring your weights to the shoulders, palms facing in, engage your core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn your palms. 1, I find this one harder. 2, 3, 4, ow, ready, one more. 5. Oh. Okay, front raise, and then we'll be starting a new round. So take a breath. I get such a crack in my neck when I roll it. I should probably get that seen too. So front raise, slightly lighter again. Okay. Hands in front of the thighs. Your palms are facing down. I think you've probably gathered that. Take a breath. Engage the core, neutral spine. Knees slightly bent. 1, 2, 3, and raise your arms together and at the same height. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. So remember, with exercise, burning good, pain bad. If you're finding that exercise is really pinching in your shoulders, then it's too heavy. You're working your muscles, not your joints. So if you're finding a lot of kind of soreness in your joints, then just lighten up. Rotate. Right, we're doing lateral raise. So it's the same as the front raise, but to the side. It's going to work your delts. Top of your arms, going to give you that nice curve there. So I'm sticking with the same weight. Again, this is a fairly small muscle group, so you want to make sure you can control the weight. This may actually be too heavy. I'm going to give it a go. So 1, 2, this is a challenge. 3, shoulder height. 4, 5, 6. I think I'm going to have to lighten, I can't lift it. We got to 6 though, that will strengthen. 6, 7, oh that's better. 8, 9, 10. So with that first set of weights, I could just feel that I wasn't going to get them up without really hoiking and kind of throwing my body weight around. We want to really focus on the muscle groups we're working. So there's no point throwing yourself around because you're not really building strength. So focus on a weight that works for you, that works for your muscles. So next we are doing dumbbell diagonal raise. So we just, yeah, I think that's going to be good. So you bring your weight across like this and up. So we're doing a dumbbell diagonal raise. So the weight starts here, elbow slightly bent, and you're coming across. 2, I'm going to have to lighten up, I think. Let me just see. Yeah. So again, we're working some quite small muscle groups here. Where did we get to? 3, 4, that's better. 5, 6, this is a tough one. 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, that one's hard. So that one is working your rotator cuff muscles, strengthening your shoulders, and it's going to help balance out the pecs and your back so that you don't have this rounded posture. It's going to help pull your posture back. So that's a really tough one. So you're keeping a slight bend in your elbow, starting on the opposite side and keeping that bend, bringing it up and across. Same on the other side, slight bend, start on the opposite side, keep your abs engaged, make sure I'm not going to smack my light. So 1, and control, let's find that a bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to engage your core quite a lot. 7, 8, wow. 9, 10. Woo! That's a good one. So bicep curls, nice, basic, easy move. So I'm going to go heavy. My arms have been quite strong today. Is that in properly? Okay, really basic, really easy. Well, depending on the weight that you choose. Keep your elbows pinned to your sides. Back neutral. Don't know if I'm going to regret this weight. Let's just see how it goes. And yeah, I'm going to regret this weight. Try again. Okay, elbows pinned to the sides. You keep your elbows still. You're just contracting your biceps, bringing your forearms up. So 1, 2, no swinging. 3, 4, not as strong as I thought. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! So before I was pregnant, I could do that with heavier weights. Just swing the arms out a bit, that was tough. So next we're doing an overhead tricep extension. Just need to circle my arms, we've worked hard. Okay, what do I want to use? I think this is going to be good. So single weight, slightly easier to control. Just going to take a breath. So the weight's going to come up, arms in line with your ears, neutral spine, core engaged, and you're going to drop down and bring them up. 1, 2, 3, I can go heavier, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So remember what I was saying the other day about any time you're bringing a weight near to your head, go lighter and find out you can go heavier rather than the other way around. Please don't drop a weight on your head. It's not what we need. So back to our lateral raise. So I went quite light for that one. Okay, roll it all out. Feels good. Okay, and we're going up to the side. 1, 2, controlled. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like that move. Feels really good. Roll them out. Dumbbell diagonal raise. What weights did I do? They're the same, I think. Really light for this one. So, across the body, keep yourself really stable. Because you're rotating your shoulder, your obliques are going to engage to prevent you from completely turning. So this is going to work your abs too. So get yourself in a stance that's nice and stable. I think this is the weight I used. We'll find out. Yes, 1, 2, slightly easier this time now that we've got the hang of it. 3, 4, ouch, maybe not. 5, 6, 7, 8, you can do it. 9, 10. Wow, that one's tough. Ooh. Okay, other side. Nice and sturdy. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I like this kind of superwoman stance. 4, it's very empowering. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. It's funny, my left hand side is technically my weaker side, but it's easier on that side. So, bicep curl. Oh, can't seem to get these right today. Put the weights in. They've got locks, and I keep putting it in wonky. Bicep curl. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. I feel stronger this time around. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can do it. 9, 10. Ooh, that's tough. Swing your arms out. Overhead tricep extension, and then back to the top again, and then we'll be done and we'll just cool down. I love working upper body. It makes me feel really strong. I think more women should lift. Like, the most empowering thing I did on my fitness journey was start lifting. Like, cardio is great, it's healthy and all of this, but like, lifting just made me feel more confident, stronger. And as you start to see that muscle develop and define, and you start to see that progress, it just feels like it just makes the process so worthwhile. I love lifting. I think it's the best way for women to gain confidence in themselves, besides self-talk, obviously. So, did I say I could go heavier before I did, didn't I? Can't get these in today. Right, so, stable stance. I'm not actually resting this on baby, she's much lower down. Okay, above the head, nice firm grip, and you're just dropping down behind your head, and then lifting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you're squeezing at the top. 9, 10. Especially if you're only using something like cans or water bottles and they're not really challenging you. You want to make sure you're really squeezing those muscles. And you can contract the whole way, you know, if you're using too light weights, just like consciously contract your muscles to add kind of your own resistance. So we are back to those lateral raises again. Final round and then we'll cool down. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I love feeling those muscles work. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, next we have the diagonal dumbbell raise. You'd think I'd remember by the time we're on the third round, I still don't. Still have to check my list. Okay, nice and steady. Make sure you're not going to knock anything or anyone. 1, 2, I think this is becoming one of my favourite moves. 3, feels good. 4, 5, oh, it's getting tough. 6, make sure you're on top of your form. 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! So I was on the verge then of losing good form. If you feel like you are, then drop your weights. Even if you're halfway through a set, it's fine. Just make sure you're doing it properly. I could just about manage that, so I stuck with it. But if I couldn't have, I would have dropped my weights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bicep curls. This is going really fast. I like doing upper body while I'm pregnant because my bump's not in the way. It kind of feels like I can work out relatively normally. Okay, ready? 1, elbows pinned to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's okay to check yourself out. 8, 9, last one, 10. Woo! Oh. It's really helpful to have a mirror when you're working out, so you can check your form and make sure you're performing your exercises correctly. It's not actually about vanity. It's a really good way to gauge whether you're moving correctly. So if you've got a mirror that you can set up, then that would be really helpful. If not, just be really mindful of the way you're moving. So overhead tricep extension. I'd say the key principles really are engage the core and protect your spine. Really vital in any move. Overhead tricep extension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's really tempting to speed up when you're doing a challenging move, but try to avoid that, because when you slow it down, you engage the muscles more and work them more. Okay, so that's it. We're done. We're going to cool down. So let's just swing our arms out a little. Roll the shoulders. Just loosen up those muscles a bit. Give yourself a break. Okay. Our first stretch is going to be a wall stretch. I'm just going to move my weights out the way so we're safe. So find a wall. I have one here, you can't see it. Kind of have your hand facing like this and rotate away. Woo. And you'll feel it from your bicep all the way across your chest. Most people are tight in the chest because we sit hunched all day. So this is a good one. So for more of a stretch, tip your hand backwards more. For less, bring it up. Oof. Okay, roll it out. I'm just going to turn away from you to do the other side. You can tip your head away if you want more of a stretch. That was good. Right, tricep stretch. Bring your arm up. Just pull it back slightly so you feel a good stretch down your tricep into your shoulder. You can lean if you want more. On the other side. And as it releases, you can pull a little more, just to increase your flexibility. And a shoulder stretch, so just bring your arm across and pull. I like to keep moving because ADHD. You can stand still if you prefer. If your heart rate's still quite high, then keep moving. Or if you're still feeling breathless. On the other side. I have like weirdly flexible shoulders, so I don't really feel this stretch. And I've lost count, so we'll just hold it for 5 more. And we're going to round the shoulders out. So just, feels good. Show you. So lock the fingers, stretch out in front of you, round the back. Feels really nice across the back. And roll your neck a little. Oh, I like that one. Okay, so the next one is the same but opposite direction. So clasp your hands behind your back. You can stay here, or if you like a little more, you can bend forward. I can't actually do that anymore. Just rotate a little, find a nice pull, whatever feels good. Deep breaths. I forgot to count, so we'll just do 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and release. Oh. We'll just do a nice stretch up, and back. Okay, and that's us done. So if you want to, if you want to carry on stretching, don't crack your neck like I just did. Make sure you stay hydrated, get some protein. If you're having some carbs, then now is the best time to have them. So have a banana or some fruit, something sensible, but make sure you keep your protein up, and I'll catch you for the next workout.